Good evening. Currently, dogs are allowed to be off leash at our local 300-acre public park in Baltimore City. I am in favor of changing that policy in order to make it against the law to have dogs off leash on the park grounds. I would suggest adding a monetary fine for any violator, similar to a parking ticket. Walking one's dog on a leash shows you're not only in control of your pet, but you are actively considering the other individuals around you. According to Sydney Courtney, author of 5 Good Reasons Your Dog Should Be on a Leash, people think it's okay to let their dogs off leash because they see other people doing it too. It makes sense that if someone sees your well-behaved dog off leash in the neighborhood, they may think it's okay for their dog too. But inappropriately trained dogs running loose aren't good for anyone. As good pet owners, we should set an example and keep our dogs on leash. I know. It may come as a shock to most of us dog owners, but there are actually plenty of people who do not like dogs. Whether they are afraid of them due to past experiences or having no experience at all, we must respect other people's feelings. By walking your dog on a leash, those individuals that might be afraid of your dog are free to walk about the park without feeling the threat of an off-leash dog approaching them. Someone should not have to fear enjoying the park because it is convenient for a dog owner not to use a leash. It seems like such a silly idea, but respecting others, specifically their personal feelings, is a core pillar of character. Not only is it important to respect other people, but it is just as important to respect other dogs as well. It is very common for some dogs to not get along with other dogs. By walking your own dog on a leash, you can avoid disturbing another person's space who wishes to keep their dog separate from others. It is not up to you or I to decide if another dog is comfortable with our dog. As owners, we need to be cognizant of that. It can be very dangerous for both parties. By walking dogs on a leash, you can avoid the situation altogether. Now let's take this for example. 2 dogs are walking towards each other. Both owners have their dogs on leash. This allows them to acknowledge each other's first, speak openly about their dog's preference, and then the dogs can greet themselves or one can step off to the side. This can prevent any unnecessary bite. According to Christina Lotz, a contributor at iHeartDogs.com, just because your dog is friendly doesn't mean the other dog he's going to encounter will be. It's best to keep your dog near you on a leash rather than risk him going to greet the wrong dog. Moreover, it is not uncommon for dogs off leash to disappear behind trees or even get separated from the owners. Unbeknownst to the owner, their dog could have gone to the bathroom without the owner having any idea, and even more the ability to clean it up. I know that we can all agree on this. Stepping in dog poop is the quickest way to ruin a day. Not picking up your dog's poop has to be one of the most disrespectful, lazy things a person can do. It is a total disregard for other people. Lastly, by walking your dog on leash, you can avoid damaging someone else's property. For a point of reference, the park I am talking about is surrounded by townhomes. Most of these homes have small gardens, dividing fences, or youthful trees. Unfortunately, many dogs that are off leash tend to find themselves digging holes, chewing on tree limbs, and sometimes running through fences. For the reasons mentioned above, keeping your dog on a leash is not only important to those facts, but it can demonstrate how you are actively considering others around you. Now, many people may argue that their dog is different, or would never run away, or would never be aggressive to another dog. That is similar to saying that go lay down, buddy. I'm sorry. That is similar to saying that that I speed on the highway because I'm a better driver than you. It is still against the law, and I'm still endangering others. Just because something is convenient doesn't mean it's right. Moreover, having a dog on a leash can also help protect your dog from unknown harm. According to the Humane Society, even the best trained dogs can find themselves in the middle of traffic. Dogs are not humans. They do not understand the harm a speeding car can cause. Whether they are chasing a loose ball or running after a squirrel, It is not unrealistic for a dog to find itself in the middle of oncoming traffic. By keeping your dog on leash, you can avoid your pup running into traffic and causing an accident. Also, it may come as another surprise to many of you, but dogs are stolen all the time. Whether it be for sale, abuse, or research, by leashing your dog, you can deter against this theft. Lastly, you can protect your dog from running away by walking on a leash. Every day there seems to be a new lost pet sign hung around the park. Like humans, dogs are not perfect and can quickly make a mistake they can't recover from. By leashing your dog, you can avoid dangerous pitfalls that could put your animal in harm's way. I have included two pictures for your viewing pleasure that I will attach when I submit the assignment. Thank you.